Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Hey everybody, I'm so excited. I have been sharing with you my testimony, and I shared in Aldi's grocery haul the things that I packed up and took on my trip. You may not have known that. That's why I went to Aldi's to get all those travel sizes and delectables to have in our suite. And some of it was so good when I got back, which was a few days ago. I had to run and get some more. I don't know which things they're not going to restock. You know how Aldi's is. Keep on looking down because I want to share what I got with you. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy. Picked up some Caesar salad bags. Now, these are pretty plain on their own. They use iceberg lettuce, green leaf lettuce, shredded cheese, croutons, and Caesar dressing, but I have some chicken strips to add to it to make it a delicious Caesar salad. Those were only $1 each at my store. They put them on clearance, so I just had to pick up a couple of them because I was eating such, junk food. A couple of salads seemed nice. I picked up some green onions to add a little bit more savoriness to it because the Caesar salad on its own, it's kind of plain. But I picked up these green onions, got a nice big pack of them. Very generous quantity there. Picked up a couple of radishes, for breakfast, a couple of radishes, a little dash of butter. Really good. These were on sale for only 33 cents, so had to have those. And then they marked the gourmet tomato mix. It has the black tomatoes, the yellow tomatoes, and the delicious red tomatoes. This whole pack was $1.50, so I had to get that because I'm going to make myself a charcuterie tray. And I had got a lot of nice cheeses for my trip to share. I really wanted this one, but I didn't think anybody besides me would probably be a goat cheese aficionado. And if they were a goat cheese aficionado, I didn't think they would go so far as wanting cranberry and cinnamon on it. But I think this looks so festive. And you know what? I'm going to celebrate by myself. It only has 80 calories a serving, and the sodium is 90 milligrams. So 90 milligrams of sodium in cheese. That's a pretty low sodium for cheese. And I got this. I bought this the last time. I ate this on the trip. I shared this with all the people that went on the trip with me. We were quite a gang. It was 4 of us, so it was fun. But I love this. It has extra sharp white cheddar cheese, Havarti cheese, Gouda cheese, and Asiago cheese. Now here's the thing. I don't know which cheese is which when I look at these because I might buy the cheese that I like by itself, but I don't know which cheese that is. They're all white cheese. There's no markings for me to kind of figure it out. If I were to go in the order, maybe this is the extra white, this is the Havarti, this is the Gouda, and then the Asiago is over here maybe. This looks like it might be Gouda cheese right there. So maybe that's how it goes. I think the extra sharp white cheese was my favorite. That was really delicious. And the Havarti cheese was really delicious. I'm not really a Gouda girl. Gouda tastes very similar to me to mild cheddar cheese, and I don't even think I noted what the Asiago cheese tasted like. but this was the tray I like. And you get almost a pound of cheese for $5. So it is 13.7 ounces. If you get the basic board, they have another board of cheeses that has pepper jack, the cheddar cheese that has the dye in it. You can get a pound of cheese for $5 from that. But I got $5 for a pound of cheese. I think I pay normally close to that for 8 ounces of cheese. I got some candles in here too. I got the Bourbon and Myrrh candle. I love this candle. It, you know, any vanilla candle. This is Bourbon, vanilla, and myrrh. And the strongest scent to me in here is vanilla. I really love this candle. It's strong. I love the packaging. It's easily reusable. You know, you could, if you poured your own candles, you could pour another candle in there after you finished it. It's great. And I think these are $7. Let me see. 16.4 ounce candle. These are made in America, and I think this is a wooden bottom on a, I think this is glazed, not porcelain. This is ceramic. So it looks like it's ceramic and wood. And you can see where it's glued on there. If you see the glue line there, I just think it's so beautiful. I like it a lot. And I've been buying those. I haven't been sharing them with you. I said I'm going to do one big candle haul for you, but I've been using my candles up. And today was the first time I picked up this one. This one was on sale for $5. It seems to be the least favorite candle in my area. I wouldn't have bought it if I could have gotten more of the red, white, and blue ones. It's this dull gray color. I guess it's going to be nice for winter. And it is salted caramel latte. It just smells like a vanilla candle from here. I can't make out any latte. I can't make out any salt. I can't make out any caramel. I can't make out any coffee. I just smell vanilla. Okay, now when I do that, I smell like a pumpkin latte candle. And I had another pumpkin latte that wasn't in a fancy container like this, and I enjoyed those. I'm going to do candle reviews for you, even if you can't purchase them, because I find people give things as Christmas gifts, people return stuff. I'm always able to find these Christmas items all the way up until Christmas. You will be shocked what people will return, what people, sometimes if you give somebody a gift, they will return it just because you gave it to them as a gift, because they think they can do better. They'll go in the store, maybe they can't do better, but then you can repurchase the things at that time. Let's go on to bag number 2. I was noshing on this on the way home. I used public transportation. Maple leaf cream cookies. Doesn't that look good? These are delicious. If you see these, they are so fattening though. I've eaten half the container, but I'll show you what a cookie looks like, and then I'll eat it afterwards. It's so cute. Isn't that adorable? These cookies are so fresh and delicious. This is 110 calories though. It just seems like I should have 2 more cookies for all those calories, but it's so good. Oh my goodness. This is what it would look like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. These are made in Canada. And the maple flavoring in them is so good. I picked up these. I just thought these little pears were so cute. My mother loves pears. These are Anjou pears. Usually our pears are about twice that size, but this is perfect for me. See, I love this size pear. Then I get just a serving of fruit, not too much, and I'm satisfied, and I feel like I've done something good for myself. You know, I really like the vegetables more. Anything else? Oh yeah, this is open too. I was eating all this stuff while I was waiting on the bus. This is guava. I don't love this particular kind of guava, but I love guava because it reminds me of lady from my childhood. Her name's Ernestine. Ernestine passed on, but she had a guava tree that had green guavas, which are my favorite. They're so sweet and juicy and good. And she used to pick those guavas and send them home, give them to my mom for me. So every time I eat guavas, I think about her. So when I saw that somebody actually sells guavas, I don't have to have my own tree. I had to buy these guavas in memory of Ernestine. You know, one of my neighbors has that same old green guava tree that I grew up on. Oh, that's my Eaton pear center. And we have one more bag, so I'll get that for you. Now, you know that I was watching Kimball's video, and she got this candle. It's called an Advent candle, and it is, when it's 25 days to Christmas, you start using the candle. This one is white balsam and cedar. This candle is made in India. I noticed you could buy a Huntington Home white balsam and cedar that's made in the United States at Aldi's. It's a completely different scent than what's in here. This is a very sharp, sappy green scent. There's a little cinnamon in here, you know. And you can smell the fir in here. I don't really smell the cedar. Maybe that's supposed to be the woody part, but there's a lot of green in here. So in India, they really put a little bit more green in it. And I like that because I want it to smell like a Christmas tree. So I got this one. Love it. And this is a really, really big candle. Trying to find how much is in here. 18-ounce candle. So this is generous, and it does have 2 wicks. If you're looking for the scent of white balsam and cedar, you can get it in a single wick glass jar that is a green candle, and that one is made in the United States. That one is a little sweeter and a little less balsamy, you know, and a little bit more woodsy, you know, so it doesn't smell as strong as this one. So, you know, if you're like, whoa, that's way too much tree for me, I feel like I'm living in a forest, you know, don't worry. They have another one that's a little bit lighter on the scent. It's in the jar that Yankee Candle uses, 1 wick. So if you use a 1 wick candle, even if the candle is just as strong, it's not going to throw as much fragrance. So, but Kimball was saying that you burn this for an hour or 2 a day, and it will burn all the way to Christmas and be an Advent for you. So I just thought that was so fun. So I said, well, I got to get on board with that and give it a try. I didn't think they would still have this. When I went on my trip, I wanted this, but I didn't want to take it on my trip because I like these kind of foods. This is a pumpkin loaf with a cream cheese filling. So, and look how festive that is. Isn't that just adorable? I was thinking I would try to make it, but this one was $5, and the cream cheese alone is going to cost about a couple bucks, and then everything else. And I just wasn't confident that I have these kind of skills. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, 290 calories a serving. So 2.5 cookies equals a serving. So I don't know how thin they want you to slice it, but you keep this in the refrigerator. And let me see, where is this from? Says Aldi's, Illinois, so maybe they make this in Illinois. But I was really excited about the treats aisle. You know how people talk about the aisle of shame where you buy household products that you really don't need? Well, there are treats at the grocery store that are just as unnecessary, and some of us get caught up with all these delicious foods. This is old-fashioned eggnog, and the brand is called Promised Land Dairy. It says richer and creamier. taste the Jersey cow difference. So I think this must be from New Jersey. And on here it says manufactured by Promised Land Dairy, Dallas, Texas. So, okay, processed at plant stamped. So I don't know what that means, but on here they say there's some Jersey cows involved in this eggnog, and they only had this for a short period of time. Now I reasoned my way into this. I was like, well, usually I would buy a $5 eggnog coffee at Starbucks, but if I pay $4 for all of this eggnog and put it in my coffee, then I could just buy a $2 coffee. So I feel like on the first coffee that I don't buy eggnog coffee, I recouped my costs. That's what I'm telling myself. But I just couldn't resist. And those are all the goodies that I picked up at the grocery store. Hope you enjoyed this grocery haul. Like you can see, I ate half the stuff before I came home.